So I have started a brand new series on the channel where we are turning Copperdale into an 80s dream world, and I'll link a playlist in the top right hand corner for you. I was trying to work out which way it is. It's the opposite. Top right hand corner for you. I'll link the playlist. So far we have completed a starter home. We have completed a 7-sim house. And then in our previous episode, we started working on like a rundown cheap apartment building. And in today's episode, we're going to be finishing up that apartment building. We still have 3 units on the upper floor to finish. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. Okay, so back in Copperdale, we are back with our cheap and super rundown grimy apartments. This is the exterior that we worked on in our previous video. So just as a reminder, and I'll set this so that you can see how the units are kind of laid out. These are the apartments that we furnished last time. So there's three total apartment units on the ground floor, and then on the upper floor we have exactly the same, and these are going to be the ones that we're working on in today's video. So just as a quick run through, just so we're all up to speed and we know what we're doing, this apartment here, this first one, is for a single mum and her baby, so likely an infant, I would say. So we've got the living and kitchen area, the bedroom, and then the single bathroom. And then over here, I imagined this is decorated for a student sim. I don't know if that's obvious, but I tried to make it like really obviously studenty. And someone had recommended that I put a window in this unit, so that's exactly what I've done, because before there wasn't a window in the living area, and I agree that there should have been one, so I put that in there as well. And then over here we have our Lady of the Night apartment. I mentioned in my previous video, think Jamie Lee Curtis in Trading Places, and if you're not familiar with that character, definitely have a quick Google so that you can see the sort of sim that we were sort of decorating this particular apartment for. Now on the upper floor, which is what we're going to be working on today, let's just turn this off just so that it's a little bit less overwhelming for me. So this one's going to be for, I think, like a Bachelor sim is what I'm thinking, and then we're going to have like a youngish couple who are just starting out. They're going to be in this unit, and then my sweet friend Reese had an amazing idea for this apartment unit here, and it was to have the landlady here, but she's like a really sweet old lady who just loves everybody and wants to look after them and bakes them cookies and takes them around and stuff. So that's that apartment unit. So I think for this video we're going to start on the Bachelor apartment, which is going to be here. Now this was originally going to be a studio apartment, I'm going to be completely honest, but then I realized that I did actually have enough space to fit a closed off bedroom, so that is exactly what I've decided to do with this particular unit. I mean, if you're more keen on the studio apartment idea, then please feel free to change it back, but I definitely wanted this to be a little bit more closed off. So what I'm thinking is kitchen here, and then living area just over here. So we need some, like, I wouldn't say cheap counters, but I mean, what counters have we used on the ground floor? So these are base game ones, those are base game ones, and then I think we use base game ones here as well. So I think it makes sense to keep each of the units kind of cohesive in that way. So I am going to use these same ones here because I think they're going to look really good with the blue. But I am going to change the carpet to tile as you walk in, because that just makes a lot more sense to me. And I'm not quite sure where to end this kitchen. I'm thinking of adding what am I doing? I'm thinking of adding like a big standing bit here, but I don't know how that's gonna look, so I might very quickly change my mind, but we shall see. I mean, I don't hate it, but it just, I don't know. Should we maybe do this instead? Like, we add this. Looks a little bit strange with the door, but. Let me just grab this, and we're gonna add, like, oh no, see the door. That doesn't work, does it? Okay, I mean, that's fine. We can just put, look, we can put like the bin just here. I reckon, just try and utilize, sorry, that really awkward space there. Now, these apartments, as you can see, they are not big at all, but that's the whole point of them. They're not supposed to be big apartments. They're supposed to be like really small and run down and like kind of ugh, but still filled with personality. So I'm going to, I think, take this again and perhaps just do that is kind of what I'm thinking. And then I could add like a dining area here. I'm still not sure what to do with that space. I don't know whether to just add a counter just so we've got some more counter space, because counter space is very important. And I think if we don't add that, it's going to look a little bit strange. Now, we definitely need a dining table as well. I'm thinking of putting that sort of here. In the previous apartment units, I have just been adding a singular table. So I think I'm going to do exactly the same thing here, to be fair. And ooh, I kind of like these. These are from one of the new kits, I believe. And they kind of work quite like them. I think I might change the colour of this to like a darker blue as well. Now, of course, we need our appliances. So I think I'm going to add the oven here, cooker oven, whatever. I've just realised as well, we may need to put the fridge over here instead, which is fine. That is not a problem, and I think that's a little bit more realistic. I'm hoping, yeah, there's half a tile gap more than there, so I don't think there's going to be any issues with routing, but maybe let's just shimmy that over just a teeny little bit over there. I want to add a plant over here as well. I'm actually thinking of adding, there's one that I used in here, and it's this one that looks like dirty. So I'm thinking perhaps we could use that same one here, but in maybe not the yellow swatch. Maybe we could add the black swatch instead. That's kind of nice. And then for some reason in each of the apartment units, I mean, I say this for some reason, like I always add rugs. So I don't know why I'm saying for some reason, but we're going to add a rug there as well, of course. Add a sink in front of the window so that you can take in the beautiful views of Copperdale as you're washing your dishes. Absolutely great. And then we just need to add some clutter items now. Let me just go to, I think it's everyday clutter that I'm hoping for. Yes, it's this here. I'd like to add this in the kitchen. I don't know why. I mean, I was going to say, I don't know why this screams 80s to me, but I think we're kind of used to seeing stuff like this in perhaps 80s sitcoms and things like that. I don't really know what they are, but perhaps they don't really fit the vibe. So I was thinking of adding like a teeny little mirror just above here. I like this one, but it sits very, very high. I mean, I could not be... I could be a not lazy builder today and add, like, do the wall trick, but I really just can't be bothered. So I think I'm going to use this one and just add that there like that. Should we? Oh, no, because if we put the bin there, can you still use the mirror? I'm just thinking, if we put the bin here, like, can we put another gross plant down there or something similar? Or, like, have a look and see what clutter we could put down there or something? While I'm thinking about it, I'm going to add them on there. Let's see. Is there anything that we can put on the floor? Just here, it just looks a little bit strange. Okay, perfect. Now I have been using some of these lights in each of the apartments, so I think I'm going to use exactly the same one here. It just makes the most sense. Yeah, I'm liking this kitchen, and to be honest, I don't really want to be adding too much more to this because I don't want to overwhelm the space. I want these spaces to be cluttered, of course. I'm just going to put this in the bedroom because I know I'm going to use that. Yeah, I want the spaces to feel cluttered, but not too overwhelming. I've just realised we could put some shoes over here. Because he's a bachelor and he doesn't really care about leaving his shoes in the kitchen, because why would he? I wanted to add something on this little table here, but I'm not really sure what. Maybe like a stack of books or something? Just like that? We can always come back. Oh, we definitely need something here. Now, I haven't yet looked at, I'm sure it's called, is it the Casanova kit? Or Casanova Cave. Like, I don't know if this is 80s, but I'm going to be honest, it's fitting with the vibe. I don't know if anyone would agree. Did we get anything else with this kit that we could maybe use? Like football shirts? I don't think they would have been very popular in the 80s, especially framed ones. but let me just see if there's anything that we can use, like a record player. Ooh, that's kind of 80s. We could put that here, you know. So much yes. And then, ooh, we could put like a different version of that frame just here. Now we might have to move that because I am planning on adding curtains. So let's see what curtains have we used in each of these. Now it's a bit of a bachelor pad. So is this gonna? I might add these, but then change the color to the cream. Oh yeah, that works. Now, in terms of the sofa that I'd like to use, I don't really know which one as of yet. I've used, let's see what we've been using down here. Base game, that one's from the Basement Treasures kit, I think, and then that's also base game. Now, we could use this, but just in a different swatch, is what I'm initially thinking. And then just shimmy this out like this. Ooh, I kind of like that for the bachelor pad. I was going to go blue, but I think it's going to be too easy for us to go too overwhelming with the blues in this particular unit. So I think we're going to go with that. And then I'm tempted to use this. But again, we've got like these dark swatches. So I'm thinking that's kind of perfect. I really like that. Coffee tables. I'm tempted to use this cheap battered one from the Basement Treasures kit. This is just incredibly perfect for this space. We've got these, but oh, turn it on its side. Oh, that works. That works for sure. Bit of a tight squeeze, but that's the whole point, isn't it? Of course. Now, I've been using one lamp in particular, and it's this one, again from the Basement Treasures kit. That kit has come in so handy for this, for this save file. It's just incredible. It really is. And then would he maybe have some pictures? He could print off some photographs and maybe put them in frames. I mean, he might be that guy. He might be. Would he be the kind of guy to have a hanging plant? Would he? I've noticed in a lot of 80s builds, there's quite a lot of greenery, quite a lot of plants, which that's my jam. Like that's where I'm gonna thrive. I'm gonna be completely honest. So I think that works beautifully. Now that record player, it does fit the bill. I'm tempted to put a little armchair just over here, but I want it to be like a really gross one. Does that give an 80s vibe? This is actually from the Werewolves pack, which you might be thinking, really? Werewolves for this? Yep, you would be absolutely correct. This is from Werewolves. So I think we should, like a Barker lounger chair. I think that works really, really well with this vibe actually. And then I'm also thinking of adding like maybe this lamp. So let me see. I'm thinking, oh, do we go brown or do we go of like the black version? Yeah, maybe we do this instead. And then I'm going to pinch some of these decorative pillows because I've been using them in every single unit. But I might just give him one, which I wouldn't usually do. Oh no, we need to give him two, surely. Like, it looks a little bit silly with one, doesn't it? Is that? Or would it be a bit louder? What colour would we have these? Let's see. Ooh. These are sort of perfect. I've been using stacks of magazines, specifically these ones, because this seems to be giving off an 80s vibe. So maybe this? Just like that? And then I'd like some more clutter on here, but what would a bachelor in the 80s have on his coffee table? That is the question. We can maybe come back to that, although no. I would like to add a plant here as well. Like I said, from what I've seen with the 80s, plants were kind of affluent during this time period, which fits perfectly with my vibe because we know I love plants. Like, we know this. We know I love plants. Okay, we're back to the coffee table because I'm going to be honest, in truth, we've pretty much finished with this space. I'd like to add some more artwork on the walls, obviously, but like this has come together really, really quickly. I'm very surprised. Not complaining, I'm just very surprised. So, coffee table, what would we have? Would we have a little skyline situation? I'm not sure this is 80s, by the way, but I'm thinking we might be just rolling with it, to be honest. Because why not? Oh, what's that? Collection of sketchbooks? No, I don't think he's really into sketching, is my gut feeling with this guy. He's not super into sketching. I'm gonna be real for a sec. Okay, we could perhaps pop down to the unit just below. I know in the unit below we've got this. This kind of works, I'm going to be honest. Now, when I say the unit below, I mean the student one. Because I did specifically set this up for a student sim. Oh, we need a wall fan for sure. I've been adding these a lot in these units. I'm not really sure why, in truth. But I think they look pretty good. Like, I really like how that looks. It's giving a 80s vibe. I don't know how common a wall fan would have been in the 80s, but we're going with it. I think it looks pretty good. I really do. Oh, and then do we need to put these here as well? I did say that I was going to be doing this, but it just means that we can shimmy this forward just a little bit. We can move this over, which is perfectly fine. And then just bring this plant forward ever so slightly, because I don't like it when things clip. It really irritates me. So there's that. I just feel like we need something else behind here, but I don't know what. And I know that doesn't help matters at all. No, why would he have them? You've got to think, like, why would he have X? What's this guy's story? What's the crack? What's the deal with him? I'm not really sure at this moment in time. I know he's probably a bit of a slob, and he probably is a bit antisocial, and that's really as much as I've got, in truth. Now we need something to put on this wall, and I've just remembered I've forgotten the light switches as well. I've been adding light switches in each of the units, so it's going to be really important that we remember them in here as well. Is this the right sort of vibe? I honestly don't know if that's very 80s. However, I think in a Bachelor pad, I just don't think you can really go wrong with them, you know? So I think we're gonna pop them on there. Now let me just go and grab some light switches from the units below so that we can add them in these units as well. So we need a little light switch near the door. That's going to control the lighting in this room. And then we're going to add a light switch. I don't want to put it on the inside of the bathroom. I'm going to put it here instead, because I don't really think we in the UK don't have light switches inside the bathroom. They're usually outside the bathroom door. I don't really know what. I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm not sure what that is. It's probably to do with like electrical safety, is my gut feeling on it. But yeah, there needs to be like something else on here. Now, what have we got downstairs that I can steal? Because I've been using a lot of cool items down here, I'm going to be honest. Let's see. We have this. This could be kind of cool. Maybe he's really into like drinking tea or coffee and just chilling out. There we go. That sort of works, doesn't it? Perfect. I think we might have finished the living space and the kitchen as well. We've already done the bathrooms as well. I don't know if anyone had noticed that, just to save a little bit of time, because I've already completed the bathrooms on the ground floor and they're all pretty much the same. So if you've seen one of my bathrooms, you've seen them all, especially when I'm working on one unit. So for this bachelor's bed and bedroom, oh wow, this is a really small room. This room is so small. I had not realized this. That's fine though. It's not a problem. Oh, okay. Let's think logically here, Rachel. Just for a second, just try and think logically, okay? That to me makes the most sense. I don't think it really matters that his rooms is super small. It like I've been saying, these are not fancy or modern apartments. They are merely apartments. I don't know. They're really grungy. They're run down. You know, they are what they are. I've also remembered that we need to be adding like you see all this grime that I've added in the other apartment units. We need to be doing that after we've decorated each of the units as well, just to add that little bit more detailing. So I'll have to try and remember to do that. I'm likely going to get carried away and completely forget. But yes, I've also been adding these clocks to each of the units. I think I might add one just above that door. And if you notice, or if you have noticed, sorry, I have painted the ceilings. This screams 80s to me, like the textured ceilings that are a little bit like gammy looking, so they're not fully white, they're a little bit like off color. So I've done that in each of the units as well, so I've already done that. Right, now in here, this is going to be a tough space to do. I think I'm gonna have to put like a wardrobe here, and then and then like some artwork on the walls, and then a rug. That's probably going to be it for this particular one. It's fine, it's not a problem. It's really tiny, but that's okay. It's gonna have character. That's the main thing. So let's add this rug under here because it's kind of worn looking. Ooh, that swatch perhaps works better, does it? No, I like the more worn swatch in truth. But oh, I've just reminded myself. Oh, that's perfect. Like the checkered wallpaper and the checkered duvet. It's gross, but it works so well. Like it really, really works well. In terms of artwork for this guy, I am gonna struggle. I think, oh yeah, maybe he played The Sims 1. The Sims wasn't even out then, like in the 80s. So we can't do that. But maybe we could add stuff like this on his wall. Look, I'm trying to think outside the box here. I'm really trying, okay? So what else would he have? I did say before that I was kind of struggling with artwork in particular. I think I've managed to sort of wangle my way through it so far. But yeah, I've been struggling just a little bit with the artwork. Now, oh, we do have this. The world's your oyster. Perhaps he wants to travel. You know? Oh, we could maybe put that. Oh, in fact, shall we do this instead? Look, that's kind of nice. And then what would we put over here, though? Would we add another clock? Is he the kind of guy that's going to have another clock on his wall? Maybe not. Do we need to add anything on that bit of the wall? I always feel like when there's an empty space, such as this, I always feel the need to fill it. But maybe we don't need to. Although, what plants have we got that we can put on the wall? That is the question. We've got this, but that's not 80s to me. It's just not. Like, we've got this hanging plant as well. But again, is that 80s? I really don't know. Oh no, I do hate it. No, I do. It's not doing anything for me at all. Oh, right. I do need to add, I've been adding these ceiling fans, to each of the bedrooms. I don't really know why I've been doing this, but I have. I think they're kind of cute looking. Now, because we're a little bit stuck on the wall art, I think we should just start adding or having a look for a wardrobe for this guy. I'm actually thinking of something like this, but just in a really dark swatch. Ooh, I let it go. So this, but in this swatch here. And because we didn't give him a TV in the living room, maybe he could have one in his bedroom. Could we put it on here? We can, look, and we can face it towards the bed. That's perfect. And then let's give him this black swatch here. Amazing. We definitely just need something here. Oh, we need a mirror. We definitely need a mirror. I'm thinking on this wall here. Now, that's a little bit fancy. But he could have thrifted it or something. Is there enough room? I'm going to have to play test the heck out of these apartments because I feel like I've cluttered them up that much. It's teetering on the edge of not being functional. So I definitely need to make sure that I fully play test this before releasing this to the public. Yes. Okay, do we have any wall decor here? Oh, it doesn't look like we do, which is a bit of a shame. Oh, we do. We've got this, but I don't know. Like, oh, that could be a picture of him when he was younger with his mum. That's so sweet. And do you know what I'm going to do? Like, it's going to kill me that you can see both clocks like this, but I'm going to add a clock in here. It's the only thing that I can think of, in truth. Don't anyone come for me, please. Please, please, please. Oh, I've got an idea. We can take that clock down and we can add a fire alarm instead. Let's be responsible. We're being so responsible. Okay, now we've literally just got to find artwork for here. What about, again, with the world map? Maybe he does. Maybe he wants to travel the world. You know? I'm gonna have to move that out of the way so that I can make sure this is centered. Maybe he wants to travel the world. I think that's a really nice backstory for this guy. Like, he might seem a little bit insensitive and a little bit like, oh, I don't care about anything. But I think deep down, you know, he's a really, really nice guy, and he just wants to travel the world. He wants to leave this place behind. That's why he doesn't really care about it. So yeah, is that his apartment done? I think it is. Which means we are now moving on to the apartment for like the younger couple that have moved into the building. So I think just to keep things again, not samey, but sort of, what's the word I'm looking for here? Cohesive, perhaps? I think we should make this the kitchen area, is what I'm thinking. Oh, no. It's a big kitchen area and a very small living room, but do you know what? It is what it is. And for this one, I'm going to use, I think, the lighter patterned ones. Not lighter patterned ones, the lighter coloured ones. But, ooh, what about that? I like these, actually. I don't think I've used them in this swatch in this apartment unit yet. So these could be... Whoa, can't do that. What if we did that instead? Like, it's a little bit weird, but does it work? Okay. I don't think... Oh, would they have an island? No, because then that's going to close off that space too much. This is all fun and games until it comes to, like, decorating each unit, and then you come to realise that these are actually really, really small. Really, really small units. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is at this point. So let's shimmy this over a little bit. Right. Okay. So, let me just have a think here. I don't think it really makes sense to have a corner unit there. I'm going to be really, really honest. So let's just grab the fridge. Maybe this could be in better condition than the others. Oh no, we're just giving ourselves less and less and less space. But again, we could put a bin down here, you know. Haven't really given too much thought, sorry, to this couple either. I think they've possibly very recently moved in together and they're just madly in love. So this is their first home. And they're just making the best of it, I guess. Bless them. I like I said, I think they're quite a young couple as well, is what I've got sort of in my head. Quite a young couple, just starting out, and yeah, they're just trying to get by on whatever they can. That's come together really quickly as well. What the heck is going on at the moment? I'm not complaining. Trust me, I am not complaining. I'm kind of loving these old rusty chairs. I'm thinking this couple have thrifted a lot of items. They've been given a lot of items from family members, etc. And yeah, they're like, okay, here we go, sort of thing. They've even got a microwave in this unit, and then this is where they can prepare the food. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to clutter up much of the counters. Might be able to put a little bit of something just near the sink, but I think that's going to be the extent of it. Do you know what? I'm thinking this couple has a really small dog. Perhaps they've just adopted the dog, or like one of them's taken the family dog with them and brought it to their new apartment. I love that idea. I talk about this so much. I often feel like I forget about pets. Even though I have 2 dogs of my own in real life, I always say this. I have 2 dogs of my own in real life, so how do I forget about pets in The Sims 4? Like, constantly. But, yeah, I do forget about them quite a lot, so... not in this one, though. In this one, I have remembered. Oh my gosh, I am living for this vibe. I'm gonna be honest. I do have this same rug in that bathroom, so maybe we could change the colour of it. That... to me screams 80s. Would everything still be functional if I put them like that? I'm gonna go with yes, but let's just shimmy it back a teeny little bit. I mean, I'm not sure how 80s these lilies are, but I'm kind of living for the vibe. I like them because there's not really much space in the kitchen itself, because what I did want to do is I wanted to add like a mirror just near the door, so that they can check themselves out before they leave. Why do all the mirrors sit so high on the wall? It's really, really weird. That's like the tiniest mirror ever as well. Ooh, could we maybe put that there? I don't hate that, you know. Okay, let's put that there. That is perfectly fine. And then, look, they can have, like, as you walk in, there can be like cute little pictures of them or something. Perfect. Although I do think we need something above the cooker. What have we been putting in the other builds? We did put this in the other unit, so maybe we could do the same thing here. But let's change the swatch so not everything is getting overused. Oh, the kitchen's done for this unit. I'm so happy. Oh, I also forgot to add the stains. We could do that at the end. Maybe, or we could just do it. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, whatever. Time to move on to the living room, and I'm tempted to use this sofa, but I've been wanting to use it in this swatch, and could this be the apartment to use it in, or would we use that? Oh, that looks so much better over there with the pink. Okay, we'll use it for the landlady instead, which means let's grab our base game sofa for this unit here. I do like this beige colour because I think it screams 80s, but I don't want to overuse it. I'm going to be honest. So I might use this just because this couple are younger, and I'm thinking it provides a bit more of like a youthful appearance to this particular apartment. Does that make sense? I think it does. And I think that looks really nice, actually. And then in terms of curtains, I've been using... Why do the windows keep doing this? It really annoys me. I've been using... I use these. Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, in the one of the ones on the ground floor, which I think are really pretty. So I think I might use them in this unit too. But I might put the sofa on a bit of an angle. Just bear with me for a second while I do this, because I'm not convinced it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go anyway. Bit of an angle just like this. I don't think I'm going to give them another living like room chair, in truth, because I just don't think we need to do that. In terms of the rug, I'm kind of torn. I don't think that's very 80s, is it? Oh, that's nice. Do you know what? I don't mind that at all. People are going to get so sick of me using these pillows, I swear. I like them. And what I was thinking of doing was making them like like this blue look, because then it ties the rug in beautifully. Like, you can't be mad at me for doing this, because it matches too well. I love these pillows so much. I don't know if anyone's noticed this. You probably have, and if you didn't before, then you've definitely noticed it now. What about a little plant over there? That's kind of cute. Look. Oh, this is really... I love this apartment. It's so cute. Do we need a teeny tiny coffee table? If we do... Oh. I was thinking it was going to take up a lot more room than that, and it just doesn't, does it? It's kind of nice. And then, ooh, we could put like a hi-fi system just on there, so they can listen to music while they cook together and stuff. Oh, that is so sweet. We could add a TV on like a little table here, but it just depends what table we decide to use because, oh, hold on. We haven't used this yet. I don't know if that functions as a TV. I would like to think it does. No, it doesn't, does it? So that means we'd have to put that on top of there as well. Does that look a bit weird? Okay, so maybe the couple got given this unit by one of their parents, and when they got it here and plugged it in, it didn't work. So they were like, oh, well, we can't afford to get a new TV and a whole new unit to put it on. So they just put the new TV on top of this unit that doesn't work. That's kind of a nice little backstory there. So that's what we're going to be going with. Now, artwork again. Oh, I'm going to be sick of hearing myself say this, but I am really now struggling, without repeating too much, I'm struggling with the artwork to put in these. But luckily, because this is a younger couple, I think we can get away with certain things that we perhaps wouldn't have been able to in some of the other units, such as this. Like, look how cute this is. That is adorable. That is so cute. And then I did want to add into the other unit this hanging plant, and it just didn't seem to work. So I'm thinking we put it in this unit instead. So let's just make sure it doesn't clip into that unit. Oh my gosh, the vibes in this room are immaculate. But would we maybe put the plant there instead and then put a little lamp on this table? I feel like that makes more sense, but I'm going to use a different lamp than what I've been using so far because I think I've been using that one in every single unit, and if I keep doing that, it's gonna be very, very strange. So, oh, this. That's kind of 80s, right? Perfect. Wonderful. We need some artwork on this wall though, but because they're a young couple, would we be able to get away with, let me just see, anything from here? Let me have a look. Like maybe some posters? Because they are a young couple, I feel like they're kind of growing up a little bit, but maybe they each had posters on their walls from their family homes growing up and they've put them together and they're like, oh, let's just keep some posters on the wall because we're still young. Okay, lovely. Oh, do we need something else on here? I'm thinking again a stack of magazines. I need to stop doing this, but I can't be tamed. Okay, I can't be responsible for what I'm putting on these. Oh no, let's put a phone. I can't be responsible for what I'm putting on these coffee tables. Okay. Who else is super excited, by the way, for the upcoming event? It's like nostalgia event, and oh my god, you best believe I'm going to be getting every single one of those items because, hello, like just so much yes. So yeah, is anyone else super excited? Because I know I am. Oh, that living space turned out so cute for this couple. I love it so much. Right, now we need to tackle their bedroom. I did manage to give them a built-in wardrobe, which I thought was such a sweet idea. Now, for their bed, what beds have we already used so far? Let me see. We've used that one, which I really like. I think we've used 3 completely different beds. That one and that one. Okay, yeah, we have. So, do you know what I'm going to do? Oh, this is nice from Horse Ranch. But in what swatch? Oh, the green. Yes, we're doing it. I love that so much. And then we're going to take this. No, we're not going to take that. We want these nightstands, night tables. Night table, is that really what the game's called them? Okay. Bedside table is what I would call them, but you know, whatever. Oh, I really like this bed. I'm going to have to remember that we have this for any other houses that we make for this safe file. There's a lot more houses coming, by the way, and I think some people were like, when are you going to be doing a community lots? Are you going to be doing community lots? And the answer to that is yes, I absolutely am going to be doing community lots. Don't you worry. We just haven't got round to them as of yet, but that is absolutely fine. But yeah, they are. They're coming. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Very excited. I'm going to be doing like an old CD rundown bar. I'm going to be doing an arcade. I'm so excited for this save file. And I've already mentioned that the high school is going to come last because that is going to take some doing. Let me tell you, I've only ever built one high school. That was when High School Years was first released. And honestly, it's probably one of my favorite builds I've ever done in my entire life. But I remember how long that took me. So we're leaving the high school for the very, very last build, and it'll be worth the wait, I promise. But we're going to probably do like a bit speed building, a little bit real time building, and it's going to be amazing. So fun fact, my keyboard just ran out of battery. Love it when that happens. So I've just had to plug that in, and now it's charging again. Thank goodness. So yeah, there's that. Not that anyone really cares, but I just thought I'd let you know what's going on in my life. You know, just thought I'd let you know. Okay, I don't mind the yellow. Not yellow, that is definitely orange, Rachel. But I was in the middle of adding this curtain, and my keyboard just went think again. So yeah, not great, I'm gonna be honest, but we're back. It's all good. We're back in business. That's the main thing. Anyway, we need more hanging plants just because they're an entire vibe. Let's be honest. Now I'd like a cute something over here. What else have we used in the other apartment units? Oh, we have this. This is cute, but I just sized it up in the other one. Oh, that's really pretty. We could do pink. Pink for the youthfuls. Pink for the youthfuls? What does that even mean? Pink for the youth? That doesn't make sense, does it? No, but oh well. Anyway, clock. Boom. Oh, I might make it grey though. Yeah, let's make it grey. Oh no, we're having to find more artwork. Please help me. Somebody help. Is that 80s? It's gonna be in a minute because, oh, this is actually really nice. It's super colourful in here. We've already got a wardrobe, so that's perfect. Now, we could potentially add... Okay, let's just get our base game because it's not really going to give us much, is it? We could potentially add, like, a little chair over here. You know? Not my worst idea. This bedroom is probably the nicest shape and size of any of the bedrooms that I've done so far in these apartment units. You know when sometimes things just work? This is one of those times. Yeah, amazing. We can have like a standing lamp there. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but we got there eventually. We need a mirror. I have been using, it's from base game. Which one is it? I think it's this one here because it fits the vibe, honestly. So take up one more. There, it just works. And luckily we don't have much wall space to have to worry about. So like we can add some more photographs just over here. That works quite well. And then would we have any artwork behind like this sort of situation? So, I mean, we've got this from Horse Ranch. It's not really very 80s though, is it? I have to stop myself from using certain things and certain items because we are, after all, trying to make this an 80s save file. So I'm having to stop myself from using certain things. That's 80s. That works perfectly. So there are certain things where I'm like, no, don't be using that, Rachel. That's not 80s. That doesn't work. And it's actually really, really hard. But loving this. So we're going to add this for sure. Possibly in that swatch there, but we might just lift it up a little bit so it's not too in your Sims way when they're having a seat. And then I think we should add some shoes. If we do that, and then yes, look, we can put these down here, just like that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, and then obviously we need our ceiling fan for the bedroom. Like I've been saying, I've been adding them to all the bedrooms. Not entirely sure why that is, but we're taking it. Oh no, what am I doing? All lights. Neutral white? Yeah, there we are. Oh, it's another apartment finished. So we've done 2 apartment units in this video so far, and then now we're going to move on to the landlady's apartment, who, don't forget, she's a sweet old lady. She owns the building. It's probably been handed down through her family through generations and generations, and she's like the sweetest old lady in the world. She'll come to your door and make sure that you have milk and cookies like in your fridge, and if you don't, not the cookies in the fridge, just the milk, and if you don't, she's making you some cookies and making sure that you have fresh milk. I'm just saying, that's the type of person that she is, and I'm going to do this because that is going to wind me up. And does it look a little bit silly from the outside? No, I think this actually works because it's an apartment building and we know that each of the apartments have a slightly different floor plan, so I think that works quite well. Cannot believe I've nearly managed to finish these apartments. Like, that's just insane to me. Truly, it is. Don't know why, it's just, it feels like I started them such a long time ago, and I really didn't. I really didn't start them that long ago, but it just feels like that, and that's not in a bad way at all, by the way. It's just, I love them so much. I do love them. They're full of love, full of character, and I've had an amazing time building these, truly. So we're going to go really stereotypical, I don't want to say old lady decor, but unfortunately that is the terminology that I'm going to use. I'm very, very sorry. It's just what we're going to be using. So I'm tempted to use quite a bit of pink. Oh my gosh, I love those chairs. I really like those chairs. I'm also thinking of, no, I'm thinking cooker here. Let's have the cooker first and foremost. Would she have a pink cooker as well? Do you know what? I'm going to make her a little bit extra. So yeah, she's going to have a pink cooker. She's going to have a pink fridge. You'd best believe. Oh, that's a bit annoying with the window. What if we shimmered it over just a smidge? But then that's not going to work, is it? Do you know what? It's the 80s. I don't think anyone cared that their fridge was a teeny little bit in front of the window. That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Not sorry in the slightest. Right. Kitchen cabinets. Amazing. Kitchen cabinets for everybody. Wonderful. I'm going to add a table and chairs with 3 seats because I think this really sweet lady loves entertaining everybody all the time. She likes to have people round, and this is just, yeah, she loves it so much. I kind of like that rug as well. Right, we're gonna go really pink, really floral, old, dated. Like, I honestly cannot wait to furnish this. It's going to be an absolute blast. Does that work? I think that works, you know? Like, you can smell the lavender as you walk into this apartment. I'm just saying. Although we do have quite a few like flowers from base game that I think would work. Maybe. Oh, like, look at this. Oh, that is so unbelievably perfect. Look how sweet this place is. Are you kidding me? Oh, perfect. Right, we need our ceiling lamp. I'm going to put it directly... No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm going to put it directly above the table. That definitely makes the most sense. We need our kitchen sink, of course. Does this come in... Oh my gosh, the kitchen sink even comes in pink. Are you joking? That is amazing. I know we've got a pink microwave. Would she have this many pink appliances? Yes. Yes, she would. I've decided. Yes, she would. This lady is literally the sweetest person alive. Like, straight up. She really is. She's like the sweetest person alive. So she can have anything and everything that she desires. She's going to have a lamp in her kitchen on the kitchen counter because why would you not? You know, she thinks she's stylish. And do you know what? She probably is a little bit. She's probably just an absolute icon. Like I said, she loves baking. She loves looking after everybody. She's going to have 2 cats, by the way. So we need to make sure that we add some food bowls for the cats, of course. And we need to make sure that we keep a kitchen counter free for her to prepare her meals. That needs to be free. Let's see if we have like some cute pink towels or something that we can put above here. I know this comes in a pink swatch. So do you know what? That's what we're adding. Yeah, maybe we go green just to break that bit up just a tiny little bit. And then does this come in any other swatches? Oh, that could work actually. Okay, let's go with that. And then like I said, she is going to have 2 cats. So let's just filter by pets and make sure these little kitties have got their little food bowl. Like, I don't necessarily think they would each have a bowl. I think they could probably just share a food bowl. But how popular would this sort of thing? Would this have been popular in the 80s? Like a cat tree box? Oh my goodness. Well, we're putting it there because it looks so good. I might put it right next to the sofa actually so that she can like watch them while she's having a cup of coffee. Oh, I love it. Hold on a minute. Let me just see if there's any other patterns. There's that dark brown one, but I kind of like the ones with the flowers on. That's really sweet. Okay, perfect. Right, what rug should we put in the living room? We've got this one, but that's honestly just a little bit loud considering the sofa is like, whoa, it's so in your face, it's unreal. I'm tempted to filter again by base game because we do have this, but maybe more in that swatch. Just bear with me. This may well end up coming together quite nicely. Just stick with me. Ooh, that works perfectly. I'm not a fan of this rug at all. I think I'd like to steal this rug and put that under there instead, but change it to this swatch. Oh, they are so perfect. Oh my goodness. Yep. Oh, we love it. We genuinely love it. I'm still struggling with clutter on what to put over here for this little lady. Oh, I know. I'm thinking of using this look. Oh, although it kind of clashes with that. It looks like I'm trying to match it and it just hasn't worked at all. So maybe we should just go for like a plain cream colour. Lovely. Yep, we're doing this again. Size it down. Okay. Yep. Right. For this, I know we can use some from base game. I know we can. This, for example. Wonderful. Okay. For the clock in here, I think the one from Cottage Living could work quite well. Like this look. Oh, this apartment is such a vibe. I love it. Right. Oh my goodness, look. She could... Oh, this sweet little old lady. I bet she's such a vibe. And like the entire town just loves her. I bet everybody knows who she is as well. Like they just know. They just know who she is. That's how awesome she is. Look, she can do her knitting here. Oh, what a cutie. And then would we leave that there as well? Maybe? Oh, so cute. She can be in the middle of something like that. And then look, we can put this over here. Maybe she made this. Oh, bless her heart. Which swatch would we like? Kind of living for the orange one, you know. And then I think we should add a standing lamp here. But I think we should try and find one that we haven't used already. Don't quote me. Oh my goodness. Oh, what about this? That works. I'm sure there's a pink swatch. How is it not? Why did I think there was a pink swatch of this? I was obviously incredibly wrong. Oh my goodness. I need something else over here. I'm so sorry, but I just do. Like something. Oh, some flowers might work. Orange ones? Yellow ones? Maybe yellow could be cute. No, I don't like the way that looks at all. Oh, wait, hold on. But then something else here. Why am I like this with clutter? Why am I like this? I have no idea. Oh no, she wouldn't be a gamer. I mean, she might be. What do I know? Oh. What about that? That sort of works, doesn't it? Oh, this apartment is such a vibe. Look at it. It's brilliant. Oh, I'm so happy. Right, now all we need to do is her bedroom. So let's see. I think a base game bed would actually work quite well in here. I mean, I don't really want... either a base game bed or something like this. This is from Horse Ranch. I use this, I think, in my 7 sim house that I've made for this save file. But there's nothing wrong with using it again, I don't think. It just depends if we can find the right swatch. And I'm not convinced we can. So we do have this one from Cottage Living as well, which might work really nicely. I'm thinking I'd quite like to find a pink one. So this could be nice, actually. But maybe to spin it round so it's like here. And then I think we need to add these curtains again, but I might change out the pink swatch and change them for like just a cream. Or maybe green would be nice because we've kind of like got green details in the bedding. So let's do that. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to steal this side table, but I think I might change it to a lighter brown is what I'm thinking of doing. So like that. Or would we... No, the darker one looks better because then it fits in with the trim on the wallpaper. Yeah, that's definitely better. And then I'd quite like a pink lampshade. Well, to be fair, it could be this one, but I think this comes in green as well. Oh, we do have this pink one. No. Let's use green. Let's use green. That fits perfectly. Right. What rug should we use? Let's see. What about this one? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And then we do need a dresser / wardrobe. Just depends what we can fit. Oh, would that be classed as 80s? And would she be able to use this? That is the question, because if she can't, that's a bit of a deal breaker. Whereas something like this, we can fit in there, look. But it's just not very 80s, is it? The only other thing we could do is there is one from base game, which is this one here. The only problem is that it's a little bit wide to fit into that particular space. So what if we shimmied it across and put it here? Still not 100% convinced. I'm sure she can access that. I'm almost positive. And then I think I'm going to do what I did in this guy's room. And I'm going to put a TV up here for her to watch. Yeah, I think that looks really, really good. And then what would we do with this space here? I think a plant is a must. And then maybe another standing lamp. But which one? Have we already put one in one of these? We've already got that in the living room. Why don't we pinch this? Okay. But then change it to this swatch look. That could work. Like, it doesn't match the rest of the room, but I don't think she cares. I'm going to be honest, as long as it's the vibe, and it's the vibe. Amazing. Right, let's add a plant here, I think. Which plant would we like? I'm thinking of this one, in all honesty. I haven't really used this one much. This is probably one of my most used plants. I use a lot of plants in my builds, if you weren't already aware, which I'm sure at this point you are. But I use a lot of plants in my builds. I love using them. I just think they add so much vibrance and like life to the build. So I tend to use them quite a bit. So let's just have a quick... Oh, hold on a minute. I think I like these. These are kind of perfect, but in a different swatch. So like that look. I don't really like the green though. One moment. Let's see. Oh, what about that instead? That's a vibe. Okay, love. Right, what else do we do with this sort of wall space here now? Oh, we got these from Secret Sanctuary, and I'm going to be honest, if I can't use them here, when will I be able to use them? Like, look at that's such a vibe. Ooh, I like that. That is so perfect. And then probably just something here as well. Let me just see if there's anything that came with this kit that we could perhaps use. Oh my goodness. We need to put this in here. I'm thinking that will be fine, but you just never know. Yeah, we had to use that. I'm sorry, we just did. Oh, we need a mirror. So, oh, look, there's a tea tray. Are you kidding me? We have a tea tray now? That is so cute. I'm tempted to do that, you know. Instead of like a flower, we put that there, like a tea tray. Yep, we're doing that instead. Amazing. Right. Oh, I think we could possibly squeeze this here because I think this will be fine. Again, I'll play test. Don't you worry. I will play test this. I think that should be fine. Think. But I suppose you just never know, do you? She can put pictures of her grandchildren up here, perhaps. And then I'm thinking of adding just another clock over here. Making it smaller and making it green. Green? Do we want to make it green? Or do we make it white with the green accent? I think we might have just finished our apartment units. I honestly think we have. Oh my gosh, we have. Finally. Oh, what a labour of love that's been. Right, exterior. We've already toured the exterior. We've already toured the ground floor, so I'm not going to repeat myself. 3 units down here. 3 units upstairs. I need to go through and add all of this mould. But I might do that off camera because this has taken quite a bit out of me. I'm going to be honest, I'm a bit emotional from it. I'm joking. But yeah, I'll add all those details off camera before I upload this to the gallery. So we have our bachelor pad here, which we know what the apartment units are outlined as. We don't need to go through that again. We have our bachelor pad here. We have our young couples apartment over here. And then we have the landlady over here as well. Oh yeah, I've just realized. There we go. Changing the lighting. We have our landlady over here who is clearly very obsessed with pink and has cats, and she's just an absolute star, basically. So we're all finished with this one. I don't know which lot we're going to be tackling next. I'm going to have a little bit of a think about it. I'm thinking the arcade, just off the top of my head, because we've already done a few sort of residential builds so far for this save file, and whilst we've still got a few more to go, I think there are 12 lots in total in Copperdale. It's either 11 or 12. I'm very aware that we've only done residential lots so far, so just to spice things up a little bit, we may well now move on to the arcade or the bar. I'm going to need to do some research before I start either, but I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm so glad that you're all enjoying this series. I'm really enjoying creating it. So this build, along with all of the other builds that we've already completed for this save file, are available to download from the gallery under my Origin ID, which is RachelPedd. Remember, if you would like to upload Sims for this save file, you can use my hashtag, which I think it's RachelPeddSave. So if you'd like to upload any Sims to the gallery, you are more than welcome to, with the family dynamics that we've already outlined. But we are going to be doing, like, recreating every single world in The Sims 4. So if you want to just create me a family, please feel free. We're going to have a lot of lots that we need to occupy. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed this. You all take care, and I will see you again next time we post a video, which is probably going to be this upcoming week. Bye!